2 weeks badminton coaching camp for girls under the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao initiative began on June 23. Workshop on community biodiversity and wildlife conservation was organized by the Kohima Press Club in collaboration with Silviculture Division Kohima. District Administration Chumaginama conducted an awareness cum situation camp under the Bharati Abha Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan on June 20. Third day tour of Dharti Abha Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan was led by ESC Shamator Mekato JIA at Meluangkurja and Kesia Village Shamator on 21st June. Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv English Primetime. This is Chanchan Kasar and now the news in detail. A 2-week badminton coaching camp for girls under the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao initiative began on June 23 at Tegabaka Indoor Badminton Stadium, Kohima, organized by the District Administration and Department of Social Welfare with support from the Kohima District Badminton Association. The camp aims to empower young girls through sports. ESC Kohima Anikia encourage participants to utilize the fully sponsored opportunity to enhance their skill and become inspiration for others. 30 girls from government and private schools across Kohima are participating in the camp. A workshop on community biodiversity and wildlife conservation was organized by the Kohima Press Club in collaboration with Silviculture Division Kohima at Botanical Garden Kohima on 21st June. Speakers highlighted the importance of conservation, citing challenges such as deforestation, hunting and climate change. Bano Haralu emphasized the need for community involvement and interlinking conserved area with official demarcation. Guasin Lo Thong discussed the Sedenyu Community Biodiversity and Wildlife Conservation Reserve 25 years conservation effort. Prabhat Kumar, state silviculturist, identified deforestation and hunting as major roadblock to conservation. The workshop aimed to equip members with knowledge on biodiversity and conservation issues. The third day tour of Dharti Abha Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan was led by ESC Shamator Mekato JIA at Melungkur and Jesiar Village, Shamator on 21st of June. As part of the program, the Shamator District Administration initiated a comprehensive outreach tour at Melungkur and Jesiar Village to deliver essential government services and foster direct engagement with the community. The key activities of the program included social welfare and health programs. The team visited Anganwadi centers and distributed sanitary pads and conducted awareness on menstrual hygiene, targeting adolescents, girls and young women. Manipur security forces arrested 4 active cadres of the proscribed outfit Prepec on June 22 in Imphal East District. The arrested individuals are Thimbajam Philip Singh, Laurent Bam Kumar Maite, Leshram Haridas and Yumnam Akash Singh. Based on their input, security forces recovered a significant cache of arms and ammunition from the foothill of Kalika, including 10 rifles and over 530 rounds of live and training ammunition. This operation highlighted the ongoing efforts to disrupt militant activities and neutralize extortion racket in the region. The Department of Youth Resources and Sport, in collaboration with the Nagaland Foothill Association, launched the Pre-Subruto Cup Cluster 1 football tournament at Chumakirima Football Stadium on June 23. The tournament, which will run until June 26, featured 12 schools competing in the under-15 boys and under-17 girls categories. District Sport Officer Wood Sohoto encouraged participants to take the tournament seriously, highlighting opportunities for professional football careers and representations at the state and national levels. The top team will advance to compete at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima, with the state-level winners representing Nagaland in the New Delhi in August 2025. The district administration Chumakirima conducted an awareness cum saturation camp under the Dharti Aba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan on June 20 in Setikima block. The camp aimed to center awareness and achieve 100% saturation of eligible beneficiaries in government scheme, focusing on tribal areas, holistic development and empowerment. SDO Chuben Mori emphasized the importance of synergy between line department and the community, while ESC engineer Sayi Ketu Solo highlighted the various services available, including Aadhaar card, PMMVY, IGNO, APS and more. The camp covered 16 villages and provided opportunities for village to avail benefits and submit required documents. The Kemnungan Student Union, in collaboration with Hotel Management under the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, is organizing an awareness program for the State Institute of Hotel Management on June 24 at Government Higher Secondary School, Noklak. The event will highlight professional programs such as Link Unavailable in Hospitality and Hotel Administration, Diploma in Food Production and Diploma in Goods and Beverage Service. All wards under Noklak town are encouraged to send at least 3 members who are graduate or above to attend the program. The District Administration Noklak, in collaboration with the District Hub for Empowerment of Women under the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, will organize free badminton coaching at the Multidisciplinary Sports Stadium, Noklak, tentatively starting in the first week of July 2025. Interested participants must submit their details, name, age, gender, address and contact number via WhatsApp to 9863164705 by June 30. The training is open to individuals below 18 years old who must bring their own kits. This initiative aims to promote sport development and empower among young individuals in the district. The District Task Force on Immunization meeting was held on June 23 at Deputy Commissioner's Conference Room in Mokokchung. Chaired by Deputy Commissioner Ajit Kumar Verma, the meeting emphasized community involvement in public health initiative and collaboration among stakeholders to achieve better health outcomes. Dr. Lina Naro highlighted the objective of vaccination all beneficiaries, while Dr. Mero presented DTFI status report on activities and achievement. The meeting also discussed the ongoing support diarrhea campaign and strategies to overcome challenges. Nagaland MP S. Supungmaran Jamir has written to Chief Minister Nefirio urging the state to notify indigenous tribal dialect as third language for Gramin Dak Sevak recruitment. Jamir raised concern over non-local selections due to current process which only considers English and Hindi marked disadvantaging local youth. He referred to Arunachal Pradesh model where 23 tribal dialects were accepted by the Postal Department. Nagaland Governor La Ganeshan convened a review meeting on the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan with senior health officials at Raj Bhavan Kohima on 23rd of June. The meeting assessed the program's progress and implementation in the state with a focus on leveraging religious leaders to reduce TB stigma and encouraging individuals to register as Nekshya Mitras to support TB patients. Minister of Health and Family Welfare Paiwang Konyak outlined the department's strategies, achievements and challenges, while Commissioner Anup Kichi highlighted ongoing initiatives for TB prevention, detection and patient support. The meeting concluded with a commitment from stakeholders to work collectively towards making Nagaland TB-free by 2025. An 11-year-old boy from Nangwala village under Parent district died of suicide. The boy went missing on June 20 after school end and was found dead in an abandoned government quarter on June 21st between 7:30 to 8 p.m. The body was handed over to family as the family declined the post-mortem examination. We have a report on this to reporter Niboli Yepto. Let's have a look.
Nagaland ajikali bacha hari jala missing hoi jala itlo opore bishi Nltv khanwa update dishe aro ito ekla nohoina tahan kunba do haru jaina tahana dead body pa noili kunba do fortunately wapas khore ayala itlo opore bi bishi update dishe ajwi Nltv team khanwa itlo opore ekta update diwa mon jaise ajiru Parent district la bitore Ningwala village te ekta 11-year-old boy tai ido hari jaina tala dead body pa la opore ekta update jana diwa mon jaise Nltv wa ido Ningwala village chairman lore interquaram de phone de khota kwaram ne taiwa jana dishe gi 11-year-old boy do dead 25 ra hi missing hoise gushe do ido missing haro tai after tai school morning de school jaise gusheli after school tai khore wapas ahinai koise to itlo pore bosti manu khan hobi neli relatives friends khan hobi tan sob milina tai ge bisari thakise gushe aro tai ge bisara dam de ekta government staff kader abandon hoina thakala staff kader bitore idu hang kuina suicide kuina thaka idu dikhishe guje aro idegla nohina tai after school tai friends khan ikilo de jaise guje friends khan ikilo de school ba ulaise guje khore wapas jawa kani holiwi aro tai ru khor punchinai koise kunba manuwa du tai ge aro wapas tai ekla school de wapas jai thaka dikhishe kuina itlo opore chairman ma jana dishe to dan iniga rati de bisar dagisle tai ge iniga paise gushe staff khore de suicide kuina thaka aro ito ekla nohina ide dead body pap chere tahanwa family khanwa dead body pap chere postmortem du nokuro kana deny ko dishe guje holi itlo opore police khan du investigation kuriese gushe kila mane man babna gushe kule du man baba bhapishe kule du iniga 11-year-old boy kiniga suicide kuwa noli ta ekla kiniga iniga suicide kuwa paro kana babna gu thakiwa pare idu gani police khan mi itlo opore ku full place na nai noili kiniga huina iniga incident hoise koina itlo opore ta khan investigation du ita bi jaise guna chairman ma itlo opore bi ekta clarified ko dishe aro idu 11-year-old boy du tai suicide kuna tha homoi de bi tai du school uniform hi lagaine du suicide kuna thakise aro tan idu body de namaram de bi ku scratch mark noili bi manwa ta ge mara la noili idu khan nishana khandoi ku dikhiwa pare nai koina itlo body janai dishe Nagaland de ajikali bacha hari jala.
We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more updates. Welcome back, viewers. Let's get back with the news. The state-level pre-Subrata football tournament began today at Chumukidama Football Stadium, organized by the Department of Youth Resource and Sport. A total of 28 schools are participating, 17 under 15 boys team and 9 under 17 girls team. Top team will compete in Kohima next week, and winners will represent Nagaland in New Delhi this August. Officials urge players to give their best with all expenses covered by the state government. We have a report on this to reporter Moilong. Let's have a look.
The department is organized in two clusters. That is cluster 1 and cluster 2. Cluster 2 is at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima, and cluster 1 is at Chumukidama Football Stadium, which is here. From these two clusters, for this tournament, for this year tournament, all together, 28 schools are participating, 17 schools under 15 boys, and then 9 schools under 17 girls. So, from cluster 1, that is here, the best 2 teams under 15 boys will compete with cluster 2, that is at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima on 30 June, next week. The best team will be selected, and under 17 girls, only the best will be selected. One school will be selected to participate at IG Stadium on 1st July 2025, that is next week. Here, I wanted to bring a small message to all the dedicated, aspiring football lovers who wish to become and who dreams to become a professional football players in the near future. You see, I encourage you to take this tournament very seriously. Why? Because now you are under 15 and you are under 17, especially for boys. Since almost all of you are under 13 and under 14, after some few years, after 2-3 years, you will be participating and representing your senior team. And then you have so many responsibilities if you join the senior team. So if you perform in this tournament, if you perform exceptional, and then if you perform extraordinary, many big clubs from the state, even from the national level, may come and witness and may select you and invite you in their clubs. So I request and I encourage you to be take very serious in this tournament, and then you have to give your best of the best and perform the best of the best in this tournament. The winner of the state level for both boys and girls, that is boys under 15 and girls under 17, will represent on behalf of the state and will compete with the rest of the states and union territories in New Delhi. That is in the month of August. So I want you have to be very serious, and then since you will be participating on and representing on behalf of the state, you have a big responsibilities, and then it's a prestige for your schools. All the expenditures, your uniforms, your jersey, your shorts, your boots, your socks, all the expenditures will be borne by the department, by the state government. So you have to give your best, and you should become a champion. When we look back the history of this principle, the records made by the state, we have won numbers of trophies as champion and runners-up. So this time also you have to give your best and try to compete with the rest of the states and union territories. In conclusion, I want to thank all the principals, all the headmasters, teacher in charge of all the schools for allowing your students to participate in this tournament. And even in the future, we look forward for your participation again. The department organizes various sports disciplines, not only in football, but we organize various sports disciplines. So I request you to kindly participate even in the days to come. And lastly, I wish
The All Boys Association of Sainik School Nagaland chapter honored Chief Minister Dr. Neferio and alumnus of Sainik School Purula with a golden citation for his public service and recent Doctor of Letters award. The citation was given by Obasis Nagaland chapter president H.K. Khulu in front of other alumnus. Abbas praised Dr. Rio's long political career since 1989, including 5 terms as Chief Minister and 1 term as Lok Sabha member. He is also a founding member of Abbas Nagaland chapter. Dr. Rio urged all boys to promote farming in Nagaland, highlighting coffee farming and dairying as good opportunities inspired by Israel's model. Abbas called him one of Nagaland's greatest leaders and honored his contribution to state, political and society. A 2-month tribal jewelry training program started by June 17 at Tachahan Ward in Montown. The program is part of the Guru's Sishya Hastakala Prasishan program under the National Handicraft Development Program. Mon Deputy Commissioner Wayan Konyak attended the event, highlighting how the training will improve income, skill and preserve tribal craft. 30 artisans are learning from master craftsperson T. Potter Konyak, a state award winner. Local leaders Gangbura mentioned and handicraft promoting officer Rajiv Chandra Roy also spoke about the importance of participation in artisans welfare scheme. The program is organized by the Minister of Textile and Office of the Development Commissioner HSC Kohima. We'll take another short break here. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back once again. Let's get back with the news. The Shirui Lily Festival in Ukhrul highlighted young designers and models from Manipur, blending traditions with innovation on the runway. Esther Light Zimik, a rising designer, paid homage to the Shirui Lily and Tangkul weavers through a dynamic segment. Tourism Director Pooja Elangbam emphasized the Northeast emerging status as a fashion hub, leveraging its unique cultural depth. The festival served as a platform for local talent, reaffirming Ukhrul's influence in India's fashion narrative. The 233rd Mid-Term Council meeting of the Indian Road Congress wrapped out on June 21 at Mizoram University in Aizawl. The event brought together top officials and engineers to discuss India's road network future, focusing on improving infrastructure quality, adopting technological innovation and tackling connectivity challenges in border and remote areas. Chief Minister Lal Doma emphasized the need for rigid pavement for national highways in Mizoram, considering its heavy rainfall and suggesting declaring them as a strategic road for faster development. The IRC, established in 1934, is the apex body for highway engineers in India, providing a national forum for sharing knowledge and experience in road construction, maintenance and transportation. Lintoi Chanambam from Manipur, India made history by winning the gold medal at the Berlin Junior European Cup 2025 in the 63 kg judo category. The 18 years old defeated a top Polish judoka to become the first Indian to win gold at his prestigious tournament. Lintoi competed against 618 athletes from 37 countries and trained at the Inspire Institute of Sport under coach Mamuka. She previously won the world title in the 57 kg class at the 2022 Cadet World Championship in Sarajevo. Her victory in Berlin strengthened her path towards the 2028 Olympic and adds to her earlier success at the Asian Cadet and Junior Championship. Meghalaya released Rs 19 crore under the focus scheme of sport farmers. Rs 8 crore went to over 4,600 producers group in Garo Hills. The scheme was held under 2.1 lakh rural families with farming activities like piggery and poultry. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma announced this at an event in Tura, where he also started building a new government office. The government also gave Rs 10 crore to support women and self-help group in Garo Hills. More funds will be released next year to keep helping rural communities. A 20 years old named Mithun Barman was killed on Sunday, June 22, when a speeding bumper hit him while he was riding his bicycle near Kenduguri on the road between Balaji and Manas National Park. Eyewitnesses said the dumper was moving very fast and hit Mithun, killing him instantly. Locals say heavy vehicles often speed dangerously on this road, especially at night, putting both residents and tourists at risk. People are asking the government to control heavy vehicles, improve traffic rules and install speed monitors to stop such accidents. Mithun's body was taken to Farkuddin Ali Ahmedabad Medical College and Hospital in Barpeta for postmortem. This accident raises serious concern about road safety in the area. The anti-drug squad of West Siang police arrested two men during a late-night operation on June 21 at the Kabu Masi area of West Siang district. The arrested suspect Tahir Sheikh and Mafizul Haq are from Sonapura village in Dhubri district, Assam. Police seized the quality of suspected heroin during the operation. A case has been registered at Alo police station under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act. On Sunday, June 22, locals in Halara and Beshawampur area of Katigura in Kachar district caught 14 Bangladeshi nationals, including women and children, for illegally entry. 9 were caught during the day while traveling in the 2 auto rickshaws, and 5 more were caught at night roaming suspiciously. Locals handed them over to the police, and the detainees said they have entered India illegally 6 years ago and lived in Surat, Gujarat. After recent deportation order in Gujarat, they tried to return to Bangladesh through Katigura. This comes after 7 others Bangladeshi were caught the day before. Nearly 100 illegal immigrants have been detained in Katigura in the last month, raising concern over border security. The Samajwadi Party expelled 3 of its MLAs for voting in favor of the BJP candidate during the Rajya Sabha election. The expelled MLAs are Abhay Singh from Goshanganj, Rakesh Pratap Singh from Goriganj and Manoj Pandey from Uchahar. The party accused them of promoting communal divisiveness and supporting anti-farmers, anti-women, anti-youth and anti-business ideologies, which go against the party's core values. The Samajwadi Party also warned that no future tolerance will be shown towards such action. Sources say the party may expel more rebels MLAs who supported BJP, including Chief Whip Manoj Pandey after the recent Lok Sabha election victory in Uttar Pradesh. Party President Akhilesh Yadav also refused to meet or readmit the rebels who tried to reconcile after the election. A case was filed on June 17 against actor Vijay Deverakonda under the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities Act. The case relate to his remark about tribal people made at the movie pre-release event in Hyderabad on April. Police said the actor compared a recent terror attack in Pahalgam to tribal wars from 500 years ago during the event. This upset many tribal communities. The complaint was filed by Nenavat Ashok Kumar Snake, a tribal leader who said Deverakonda's comments were offensive and compared tribes to Pakistani terrorists. On May 3, Vijay Deverakonda apologized on social media, saying he did not mean to hurt anyone or respect scheduled tribe deeply. He said he wanted to promote peace and unity. The police are still investigating the case. A leader of the Meitei group, Arambai Tengol Lojam Kaba Singh, was arrested on Sunday, June 18, in connection with the murder of a differently abled man in Imphal West District. The victim, Muhammad Chesam Abdul Kabir, sent missing around midnight on June 11. His body was found buried at Samurao Morem and was exhumed on June 17 for investigation. So far, police have arrested 10 people, including 7 members of Arambai Tengol. The murder was caused protests from Muslim group in the Imphal Valley and the case is under investigation. The mortal remains of 20 years old Kongbai Lamtam Nangtoi Sarma, one of Air India crew members from Manipur who died in the Ahmedabad plane crash on June 12, arrived in Imphal on Sunday, June 22. The crash had claimed 275 lives, including passengers, crew, and people on the ground. Family members, senior officials, elected leaders, local people, and community leaders received her body at Bir Taken International Airport. After performing rituals and formalities, her remains were taken to Thoubal district for the last rite. Sarma belonged to the unknown tribal Meitei community of Thoubal district and had been recruited by Air India 3 years earlier while studying for an undergraduate course. Her family recalled that before takeoff, she had messaged them saying she was going to London and that in a few minutes they would take off and they might not be able to take afterward. Nurul Huda, former Chief Election Commissioner of Bangladesh, was attacked by a mob while in police custody in Dhaka on Sunday, June 22. Video footage showed people throwing shoes at him and hitting him on the chest. Huda was arrested by Uttara police station in connection with a specific case. The Bangladesh interim government condemned the mob violence, calling it illegal and against the rule of law. They urged citizens not to take the law into their own hands and promised legal action against those responsible. Nurul Huda served as CEC from 2017 to 2022 and oversaw the 2018 general election, which were won by former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's Awami League. Hasina was ousted last August after a student uprising and an interim government led by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus took over. Since then, mob attacks on individuals and institutions have increased. India on Sunday evacuated 285 more Indian nationals from Iran amid the escalating tension between the Persian Gulf nation and Israel following the US bombing of 3 Iranian nuclear sites. Minister of State for External Affairs Pavitra Margareta said 285 Indians landed in Delhi on a special flight from the Iranian city of Mashhad. Shortly before midnight on Sunday, he received the passengers at airport. With the fresh batch of evacuees, the total number of those brought back from Iran now stands at 713. The passengers are from different states including Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra. Margareta told reporters at the airport 2 to 3 more flights have been scheduled by the Minister of Evacuate Indians from Iran for the next 2 days.
Evacuation flight has arrived at New Delhi Airport tonight at 11 p.m. Carrying 285 Indian nationals from Iran. It arrived from Mashhad of Iran. In that plane, we had 285 Indian passengers, Indian nationals, mainly from 10 states, Bihar, Jammu Kashmir, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra. And the total number of evacuated Indian nationals from Iran stands now at 1,713, and we have scheduled 2-3 more flights from Iran for the next 2 days. And the same way, we are in constant contact with all our Indian nationals residing there in Iran and Israel also.
हिंदुस्तानी वजारत खारिजा ने हमारी मदद की और पूरा सपोर्ट किया और हमको बहुत ही आसानी के साथ, इज्जत के साथ और सही और सेहत और सलामती के साथ हिंदुस्तान तक पहुंचाने में हमारी पूरी मदद की है। हम हिंदुस्तान की अपनी हुकूमत का और वजारत खारिजा का ये एहसान कभी नहीं भूल सकते। जय हिंद, हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद, हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद।
I'm Indian, and I wanted to thank you for from the embassy for helping us, and especially the foreign ministers for helping us to come to India, and the Indian embassy in this period of time that is very hard to live in Iran, and I'm really thankful.
India is dismissed as fake claim by certain social media handles that US fighter jet used Indian airspace to launch strike against Iran. The US bombed 3 nuclear sites in Iran early Sunday, with President Donald Trump warning of additional strike if Iran retaliates. The Twitter post also referred to a media briefing by the US Department of Defense on Sunday, where the route taken by its B-2 bombers for Operation Midnight Hammer was detailed out. Air India on Sunday said it will temporarily reduce 118 weekly flights operated with narrow-body planes on 19 routes, as well as suspend service for 3 routes. The temporary cuts in service account for about 5% on the airline's overall narrow-body operations, and the move is aimed at ensuring operational stability amid disruptions in the wake of the fatal plane crash in Ahmedabad on June 12. All the 19 routes where reductions in narrow-body services have been done are domestic, and the 3 routes where flights were suspended, 2 are international and 1 is domestic. The announcement comes days after the Tata Group-owned carrier said it will cut international flight operated with wide-body plane by 15% temporarily. A shocking incident at attempted gang rape has been reported in Kachanpur. A group of 4 young men allegedly attempted to gang rape a minor girl who was gone to collect firewood in the forest. The girl, reportedly 17 years old, was rescued by locals who caught the 4 accused and handed them over to the police. The incident occurred when the minor girl went to collect firewood at the forest near her home. The 4 accused, identified as Koshar Nur Uddin, Rafiq Ahmed, Shahid Ahmed and Shamsul Alam, allegedly attempted to gang rape the girl. The girl raised an alarm and locals rushed to her aid, catching the 4 accused and handing them over to the police. The escalation of the ongoing war between Iran and Israel have impacted India's rich export to Iran. All India Rice Exporters Association President Satish Goel said on Sunday that shipments have been put on hold at the port. He added that there hasn't been a major impact on our economy because food commodities are usually traded even during times of war. Members of the association said they are facing a wait-and-watch situation with consignment on hold.
एज सच अभी तक तो सिर्फ ये पिछले 5-6 दिन से क्राइसिस आया है और उम्मीद है जल्दी हल हो जाएगा। ईरान हमारा तकरीबन 1 मिलियन टन चावल हर साल जाता है, जो कि 31 मार्च तक भी 1 मिलियन टन चावल हमने ईरान को भेजा है पूरे भारत से। और पिछले 2 महीनों में भी एक्सपोर्ट अच्छा हुआ है। और अभी 8-10 दिन में जो शिपमेंटें जानी थी वो फिलहाल होल्ड कर दी हैं, क्योंकि वार की स्थिति है। वार की स्थिति में इंश्योरेंस ना वेसल का है ना माल का है, तो इसलिए होल्ड की हुई है। एज सच कोई बहुत बड़ा इम्पैक्ट हमारी इंडस्ट्री पे नहीं लगता कि आएगा, क्योंकि किसी भी कंट्री में अगर वार होती है तो फूड कमोडिटी उस टाइम भी अलाउड रहती है। तो उम्मीद है कि जल्दी सॉल्व हो जाएगा और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इसके ऊपर काम कर रही है, हमारे टच में है। तो उम्मीद है जल्दी कोई ना कोई इसका हल निकलेगा।
जितना इंडिया से एक्सपोर्ट हो।
On June 23, the United States issued a worldwide travel warning for its citizens due to rising tensions in the Middle East. The warning comes amid travel disruption and periodic airspace closures across the region. The U.S. Department of State advised increasing caution, especially in countries including Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Iraq, UAE, and Jordan, and issued a level 4 do not travel advisory for Lebanon. This development followed the U.S. attack on June 22 on 3 nuclear sites in Iran. Further, Isfahan and Natanz, the Pentagon confirmed the strike was successful and targeted Iran's nuclear program without harming soldiers or civilians. On June 23, Israel attacked near Kermanshah, Iran, while the US bombed Iranian nuclear site using powerful bunker-busted bomb. This raised fear of larger war. President Donald Trump said the US caused monumental damage. Iran warned the US crossed a big red line and said any countries helping the US could be attacked. The US group said Iran tried to block tunnel as its Isfahan nuclear site before the strike. At least 3 tunnel entrances were destroyed. North Korea condemned the US attack and blamed both the US and Israel for raising tension. That is all for the Nltv English Primetime. For more news and update, keep watching Nagaland TV.